Student friends, in last week we almost all completed the topic number 5, and that is oscillator, where we have studied some 5 types of oscillators along with the Barkhausen criteria and types of oscillators. Student friends, we have studied Hartley oscillator, Colbert's oscillator, crystal oscillator, Wien-Bridge oscillator, and phase shift oscillator. We are now having formula for frequency of all those oscillators. For Hartley oscillator, formula for frequency is f is equal to 1 upon twice by root of LC. L may be equal to L1 plus L2 plus twice L. In Colbert oscillator, formula remains same, that is f is equal to 1 upon twice by root of LC, but C becomes equal to C1 C2 upon C1 plus C2. In Wien-Bridge oscillator, the formula for frequency becomes equal to f is equal to 1 upon twice pi r into C. Similarly, in phase shift oscillator, formula for frequency becomes f is equal to 1 upon twice pi r C into root of 6. By using these formulae, today we are going to solve some of the numerical examples. Let me proceed with the first example. That is, the example is for Hartley oscillator to sustain the oscillations in the tank circuit. L is equal to 0.1 Henry, C is equal to 10 picofarad. Find the frequency. Friends, here value of inductance L is given directly and value of capacitor C is given as a 10 picofarad. Convert 10 picofarad into farad and use the formula and get it solved. By reading the examples, we came to know that the given quantities in the example are inductance L is equal to 0.1 Henry and capacitor C is equal to 10 picofarad, and that is equal to 10 into 10 raised to minus 12 farad. F is to be calculated. So formula for frequency, F is equal to 1 upon twice pi root of LC. Put the values in the formula, that F is equal to 1 upon twice pi root of 0.1 and 10 into 10 raised to minus 12. 0.1 into 10, it is 1. So 1 into 10 raised to minus 12, it is 10 raised to minus 12. So that's how we can write it as 1 upon twice pi into square root of 10 raised to minus 12. Get the square root of 10 raised to minus 12, it is 10 raised to minus 6. So that's why we can write F is equal to 1 upon value of 2 pi is 6.28. Because pi is 3.142 and into 2, that is 6.28. Square root of 10 raised to minus 12, it is 10 raised to minus 6. So that's why we can write F is equal to 1 upon 6.28 into 10 raised to minus 6, which can be further simplified by taking 10 raised to minus 6 from denominator into numerator, so as to get F is equal to 10 raised to 6 upon 6.28. This comes to be 159 into 10 raised to 3 Hertz, that is 159 kilohertz. Friends, this is the frequency of Hartley oscillator from the given value of L as a 0.1 Henry and capacitor C is equal to 10 picofarad. Dear students, let me go to the second example. Read the example that if L1 is equal to 1 millihenry, L2 is equal to 2 millihenry and capacitor C is equal to 0.1 nanofarad. What is the frequency of Hartley oscillator? So this is again the example on the Hartley oscillator, but here what they did is L1 and L2 are given separately. So from this example, we can write the given quantities as L1 is equal to 1 millihenry, L2 is equal to 2 millihenry. We have to calculate L. For Hartley oscillator, we know that L is equal to L1 plus L2. Accordingly, we can say 1 plus 2, that is 3 millihenry. Means 3 into 10 raised to, it is minus 3 Henry. Friends, try to consider that here minus sign is missing. Let me add. So it is 10 raised to minus 3 Henry. Next one is capacitor C is given. C is equal to 0.1 nanofarad. That is 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 9 farad. So togetherly we can add 10 raised to minus 10 farad. Formula again remains same. F is equal to 1 upon twice by root of LC. Putting the value of L is equal to 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 Henry and C is equal to 10 raised to 10 raised to minus 10 farad or 0.1 into 10 raised to minus 9 farad. Let me proceed further. Look at here. Putting these values, what we can get it, F is equal to 1 upon 2 pi root of LC, F is equal to 2 into 3.142 into square root of 3 that is inductance here, into 10 raised to minus 3. Into 10 raised to minus 10. Next is 1 upon 6.28 into square root of 3 into 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to minus 10. So that becomes to be 1 upon 6.28 into 10 raised to minus 3. 0.3 means it is to be simplified by 0.3. This becomes remaining minus 2. Here we can write it as 10 raised to minus 12. It becomes farad. So that one can write it as so this term is to be taken to the numerator so as to write root of 0.3. It is correct. So that comes to 290.58 into here it is 10 raised to 9. So this means into terahertz. So this is how you can solve the respective examples. So next one is in transistor Colpitts oscillator, C1 is equal to 0.001 microfarad, C2 is equal to 0.001 microfarad, L is equal to 5 microhenry. Find the required frequency and the gain of oscillator. Friends, here C1 is given, that's equal to 0.001 microfarad. C2 is given as a again 0.001 microfarad. L is 5 microhenry, that is 5 into 10 raised to minus 6 Henry. We have to make use of two formulae, that is we have to calculate the equivalent capacitance in Colpitts oscillator. So that's how we can write it as C is equal to C1 C2 upon C1 plus C2, and F is equal to 1 upon twice pi root of LC, gain is equal to C2 upon C1. Therefore C is equal to C1 C2 means 0.001 into 0.001 upon 0.001 plus 0.001. This comes to be 10 raised to minus 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 upon 0.002, that is 10 raised to minus 6 upon 0.002. 1 upon 0.002 means 500 into 10 raised to minus 6 into 10 raised to minus 6, that is 5 into 10 raised to minus 10 farad. But F is equal to 1 upon twice pi, 2 into 3.142 into root of 5 into 10 raised to minus 6 into 5 into 10 raised to minus 10. So that is 1 upon 6.28 root of 25 into 10 raised to minus 16. That is 1 upon 6.28 into 5 into 10 raised to minus 8. That is the square root of 10 raised to minus 16 we have obtained. So that is F is equal to 1 upon 2 into 3.142 root of 5. It is again extended. 5 into 5, 25, 10 raised to minus 16, that is 1 upon 6.28, 5 into 10 raised to minus 8 farad. This can be simplified as 100 into 10 raised to 6 upon 31.4. So that is 3.18 into 10 raised to 6. So that is 3.18 megahertz. This is the frequency of Colpitts oscillator. Then gain is equal to C2 upon C1, that is 0.001 upon 0.001, that comes to equal to 1. Next example, in Colpitts oscillator, C1 is equal to 0.001 microfarad, C2 is equal to 0.01 microfarad, L is equal to 10 microhenry. Find the frequency, voltage gain and feedback factor. Friends, here C1 is given, that is 0.001 microfarad, C2 is given 0.01 microfarad, L is given 10 microhenry. So that comes to be equal to 10 into 10 raised to minus 6 Henry. F is to be calculated, gain is to be calculated, and K is to be calculated. Formula for C is equal to C1 C2 upon C1 plus C2. We have to calculate here again equivalent capacitance. F is equal to 1 upon twice pi root of LC. Gain is equal to C2 upon C1 and K is equal to C1 upon C2. So C is equal to 0.001 into 0.01 upon 0.001 plus 0.01. So this is 10 raised to minus 5. Upon 0.011, sum of them. So that comes to be 1 upon 0.001, that is 90.90 into 10 raised to minus 5. By taking the reciprocal 1 upon 0.011 equal to 90.90 into 10 raised to minus 6. farad. So that comes to be 9.09 into 10 raised to minus 10 farad. This is the value of capacitor. Now F is equal to 1 upon twice pi, that is 1 upon 2 into 3.142 root of 10 microhenry, that means 10 into 10 raised to minus 6 into value of capacitor, that is 9.09 into 10 raised to minus 10. So 10 into 0.09, so that is 1 upon 6.28 into root of 90.9 into 10 raised to minus 16. So that comes to be 10 raised to 9 upon 6.28 into 9.5. That is 10 raised to 8 upon 59.66. It is 1.767 into 10 raised to 6 hertz, and that is to be 1.676 megahertz. Now gain is C2 upon C1. C2 is 0.01, C1 is 0.001, so that's why gain becomes to be 10. Feedback factor is reverse of that, C1 upon C2, that comes to be 1 upon 10, so it is 0.1. This is how almost all parameters are going to be gets calculated. Let me go for next example if possible. Next example is going to depends upon crystal oscillator. A crystal has L is equal to 0.5 Henry, series capacitance 0.06 picofarad, parallel capacitance 1 picofarad, R is equal to 5K. Find series resonance frequency, parallel resonance frequency, and quality factor. So what is given? L is given 0.5 Henry, CS series capacitor is given 0.06 picofarad, parallel capacitor is given 1 picofarad, R is equal to 5K. It is also given. We have to calculate series resonance frequency Fs, parallel resonance frequency Fe, and the quality factor Q. First, calculate the equivalent capacitance for parallel, that is C is equal to CS Cp upon CS plus Cp. Second, you have to calculate Fs is equal to 1 upon twice by root L into Cs. Third, you have to calculate F is equal to 1 upon twice by root of LC. This C is replaced by this one. And Q is equal to 2 pi Fs into L upon R. Fs is equal to 1 upon twice by root of LCS. 1 upon twice pi 3.142 root of L is 0.5 Henry into CS is 0.06 into 10 raised to minus 12. So that is 1 upon 6.28 into 0.03 into 10 raised to minus 12. Its square root is 10 raised to minus 6. It is taken to numerator, that comes to be 10 raised to 6 upon 1.06. So that is 0.920 megahertz. That is series resonance frequency. Then quality factor for this 2 pi Fs upon Fs into L upon R. That is 2 into 3.142 Fs. It is calculated 0.92 into 10 raised to 6 into L, that is 0.5 upon R, that is 5 into 10 raised to 3 ohm. This comes to be 6.28 into 0.5 into 0.920 into 10 raised to 6 into 10 raised to minus 3 upon 5. This comes to be 2.88 into 10 raised to 3 upon 5. So it is 0.577 into 10 raised to 3, that is 577 is the quality factor. Now we have to calculate, go for the parallel resonance. Equivalent capacitor C is equal to CSCP upon CSCP, that is 0.06 into 1 upon 0.06 plus 1, 0.06 upon 1.06, that is 0.0566 into 10 raised to minus 12 picofarad. So F is equal to 1 upon twice pi root of LC, 1 upon 2, pi is 3.142, square root of 0.5, L and C is 0.0566 into 10 raised to minus 12. So that comes to be 1 upon 6.28 into root of 0.028. So multiplication of these into 10 raised to minus 12. By taking its square root, it is 10 to the minus 6. When it goes to numerator, it becomes 10 raised to plus 6 upon 1.048. So that is 0.954 megahertz. So this is how one can calculate all the parameter. The next example is on the phase shift oscillator. In RC phase shift, if R1 equal to R2 equal to R3 equal to 200 kilo ohm and C1 equal to C2 equal to C3 equal to 100 picofarad, find its frequency. Here, what are the given quantity? R1 equal to R2 equal to R3 equal to 200 kilo ohm. That is 200 into 10 raised to 3 ohm. And C1 equal to C2 equal to C3 equal to C, and that's equal to 100 picofarad. That is 100 into 10 raised to minus 12 farad. We have to calculate F. Formula is F is equal to 1 upon twice pi RC root of 6. So 1 upon 2 into 3.142 into 200 into 10 raised to 3 into 100 into 10 raised to minus 12 into root of 6. It comes to be 1 upon 6.28 into 2 into 10 raised to minus 5 into root 6. That is 1 upon 12.56 into 2.44. 2.44 is the value of root 6 into 10 raised to minus 5. So that is 1 upon 30.64 into 10 raised to minus 5. 10 raised to 5 upon 30.64, that is 10 raised to 6 upon 3.064. That comes to be 0.3263 10 raised to 6 hertz. That is 3.263 kilohertz. So this is how one can calculate the frequency of phase shift oscillator. Maybe next example is on Wien bridge oscillator. A Wien bridge oscillator is used for operation at F is equal to 10 kilohertz. If the value of R is 100 kilo ohm, find the value of C. Here frequency of Wien bridge oscillator given, that is 10 kilohertz. That comes to be 10 into 10 raised to 3 hertz. R is equal to 100k, that is 100 into 10 raised to 3 ohm. We have to calculate C. Formula is F is equal to 1 upon twice pi RC. Therefore, C is equal to 1 upon twice pi FR. 1 upon 2 into 3.142 into F, that is 10 into 10 raised to 3 into 100 into 10 raised to 3, that is value of R. So it is 1.6.28 into 10 raised to 4 into 10 raised to 5, 1 upon 6.28 into 10 raised to 9. That is 0.159 into 10 raised to minus 9. So that comes to be 159 picofarad. Friends, this may be the last example. So that is, determine the oscillation frequency of Wien bridge oscillator of having R1 equal to R2 equal to 110 kilo ohm and C1 equal to C2 equal to 1600 picofarad. Here we have to find the frequency provided R and C are given. So given values, R1 equal to R2 equal to R equal to 110 into 10 raised to 3 ohm, C1 equal to C2 equal to C equal to 1600 picofarad, that is 1600 into 10 raised to minus 12 farad. You have to calculate the frequency. Formula remains same. F is equal to 1 upon twice pi RC, that is 1 upon 2 into 3.142 into 110 into 10 raised to 3 into 1600 into 10 raised to minus 12. So 1 upon 6.28 into 176 into 10 raised to minus 6, this entire multiplication. So as to get 1 upon 1105 into 10 raised to minus 6 hertz. When 10 raised to minus 6 goes to the numerator, we can write 10 raised to 6 upon 1105. This comes to be 0.000904 into 10 raised to 6 hertz. So that is 904 hertz. Friends, this is how one has to solve the examples which are likely to be asked on the Hartley, Colpitts, Crystal, Weinbridge, or even the Facet oscillator. Friends, here is a note for you. Solve the rest of the examples given in the numerical examples on the notes. So that's all about the topic number 5. Try to solve as many examples as it is possible on the topic known as oscillator. Friends, this is all about the topic number 5, that is oscillator. Here we have completed the entire topic including the numerical examples also. Today, that's all about the oscillator which we are expected to study. Friends, here we'll stop.